Hello, friends. There's been a lot of chatter lately, past week or so, about drones. And these crazy UFO-like drones, hovering over Jersey and parts east. I have a bunch of drones. Douglas and I have a lot of drones. We have like little, ones for your cell phone so you can like take pictures because, I'm a photo artist. I'm actually an award-winning photo artist. And so one of my goals was to learn how to use camera drones so that I could take pictures from above, because one of my primary photo subjects is birds, and to be able to get up there and see them from a different perspective would be fascinating. What's confusing me about these drones is that they're scaring the hell out of people, and the government is just going, I don't know. And it's the same government, the Biden administration, that allowed a Chinese spy balloon to hover over the United States for, weeks? I mean, come on. And one governor, which they're discrediting, is a governor, politician, said, oh, they must be from an Iranian mothership. Okay, well, that does sound a little loony, but we're missing the point. And the point is that at least he has some kind of guess as to what the hell's going on. But you read between the lines here, people. The government says, no, he's crazy. It's not Iran. There's no mothership. You're an idiot. At the same time, they're saying, we have no idea what the hell it is. Okay, so which is it? Do you not know what it is? Or do you know what it is and you know for a fact it's not Iranian drones? Because a lot of shit's coming over the borders. I just saw this documentary, this fascinating documentary on border security, but I listened to the Senate hearings yesterday, and I just was agog. These defense experts that were being interviewed, that were testifying before this committee, one of them had said, a senator had asked him, how many drones have you shot down at the Mexican border that were being flown over from Mexico here with drugs and ammunition and everything? And the guy said, well, last year we shot down 43,000. Think about that number, 43,000 drones coming over the border. And then the senator asked, what percentage of that contained fentanyl or drugs? And the guy said a very minute, I think he said like a single-digit percentage. The rest was surveillance or weapons or stuff like that. Are you kidding me? 43,000? Which says that, there's a lot of adversaries out there, threats to the homeland, in the homeland as well as outside the homeland, that not only have access to drones and the skill to operate them, because believe me, you need skill, man. You know how many times I get them stuck in a tree and it's like a 50,000-foot tree? It's like letting the balloons go and watching them float. You're never going to get them back. You got to be careful with that. But if the cartel, because they said this was cartel drones, 43,000 in 1 year. If the cartel can get 43,000 dangerous drones over our border, who's to say that Iran doesn't have drones over here? Who's to say who they are? And how do we know they're drones? They could be ETs. Now, some witnesses who have filmed these little fuckers said that they're like 6 feet in diameter. They're the size of a car. And they're running around at night in the sky with their lights off. If that was on the road, the cops could stop you. But in the sky, you can run around without your lights on after dark? Really? And the feds refuse to give local law enforcement authority. And a news reporter said today, what if this wasn't New Jersey? What if this was Texas, Arkansas? Oh, looky there, a drone. Boom, out of the sky it comes. Shoot first, ask questions later. Now, I will say there is a concern that these drones could be containing bioweapons. They could contain nukes. They could be containing bombs. And if we try to shoot them down, it might trigger, mass destruction. So they got to figure out a way to down them. But they can't even figure out where they originated from. That's what they're saying. But how can you stand there and say, oh, we have no idea where they came from, but we know that they're not Iranian? How do you know that if you don't know where they came from? Okay. A 5-year-old would figure that out. Really? Come on. This is a scary thing. These people in Jersey, they're scared. And I don't blame them. Just when you think the world can't get any crazier, and then shit like this happens. What do? Well, we will not be taking our drones out anytime soon. We're going to wait until all of this dust settles. Besides, I live in the prairie. There is the weather out here in the country compared to the city is absolutely beyond insane. I went to a doctor's appointment yesterday at a new clinic that I've never been at. It was very exciting. It was a brand new clinic, beautiful place. But it was in a very small community, and it was the only building for miles. It's like the doctor's office, the hospital, the clinics, the imaging, the whole thing is all in one building. Big, giant building. But it's in the middle of no friggin' where. There is nothing around it but farm fields. Thousands of acres of farm field. When I left there, it was straight line snowing. Have you ever seen it snow past your head? Just straight line? It's windy as hell out here in the country. And I went to put fuel in the car yesterday, and I couldn't get the door to the car open to go fill the tank because the wind was so bad. Oh, I don't know how we're going to fly drones around here. And with our trees falling over, there's nothing to break the wind. So I admire people that can fly those drones. You got to be a professional to do that. I'm just waiting for them to announce that it's just some high school science club or something. Wouldn't that be funny? I shouldn't laugh because kids are actually quite resourceful these days. So yeah, keep looking to the sky, not just for UFOs, but for drones. Because you never know. It's the new black op. Years ago, people were having all crazy kinds of experiences with black unmarked helicopters hovering over their homes and looking in their windows and things like that. Now here we are in the 2020s, and the new craze is black ops drones. So, look to the sky and see what you can see, because there's a lot of stuff up there to look at. And until next time, do good and be good.